And his first Japanese treat is the main, Tantanmen ramen with a pickled egg.
I haven't got the foggiest. So, some kind of meat?
Nope.
Oh, I know what this is. It's like one of those bowls of, like, watery soup.
Is that some kind of soup or noodles or something? So it's just going to be kind of all mixed in together.
Near enough. Matt kicks off by making the broth with pork, spring onions, ginger, mushrooms, and, what's that?
This is actual seaweed, not the fried cabbage you would get in most Chinese places, which, to be fair, is delicious, but it's not seaweed.
Ooh, we are keeping things authentic.
Ah, smells nice, that.
Does it smell of the sea?
I don't really smell of anything, to be honest.
I think you've been done.
Gonna leave that on for a considerable amount of time. It's gonna bring out all the flavour into the broth and it's gonna taste delicious.
Talking of delicious, next, the pickled eggs.
I don't really like pickled eggs.
I'm just picturing like a pickled egg from a fish and chip shop plopped on top.
Not quite. The Japanese version is made using a soy sauce and mirin liquor.
Jane seems like a daring lass, doesn't she? So I think Jane might like it.
I've had a pickled egg once. I think I was sick.
Bodes well. Back with Matt for the next bit of his soup, and pork mince is fried with spring onions, garlic and ginger.
You know what? If this tastes as good as it smells, wrong for a winner.
In goes a huge dollop of chilli and red pepper paste.
To balance those flavours out is actually quite difficult, so I'm really surprised with Matt. Fair play, Matt. Fair play.
This is just literally a topping for the ramen. So actually, it's almost an injustice to how incredible this dish is.
Matt adds sesame paste and a generous dollop of super spicy chili oil to his bowls. In goes broth, noodles, veggies and crispy pork mince. Anything else?
Look at that. Yolk is still runny. That is a perfect soy sauce egg.
In it goes. And Tantanmen ramen with a pickled egg is served.
Let's see if you're still making those optimistic noises in
Oh
about 5 minutes. So,
I'm all watering. It reminds me a bit like, do you know when you've emptied the plug, when you've done the washing up, and then you get that all bit at the bottom with all the food? It was like that.
but quite a lot of chilli in this, so I hope it's not too spicy.
Yeah, it's spicy.
Oh, in terms of eating it, you're...
You OK, Tony?
It's hot, innit? It's hot.
Do you want some water?
Yeah, it's hot.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
Does it just get you at the back of the throat and you start coughing, but it jumped in to say you don't like it? It's actually quite nice. It's actually quite... It's just... Something takes you away.
I'm just getting it myself.
Oh, Jane, I'm sorry.
No, it's like the chili's gone off of it.
Yeah, my nose is running.
Would anyone like some water?
I'd love some water, please.
Ain't got any milk.
Full fat for me.
Oh, God.
It's not the ideal reaction I wanted, to be honest. You don't want to bring that out and then people start dying within 5 seconds of trying it.
I couldn't taste it because it was so hot.
I thought it was really nice. I mean, it did get to me at one point and I felt the chilli in the back of my throat, but I've got quite a high tolerance to spice, so I really enjoyed it.
This can't be the weirdest thing you've eaten, though, can it?
What's up there?
When I was younger, I once ate half a sofa.
What?
Half a sofa?
I undid the zip and it had sponge in it, so I started chewing it. And before I knew it, I had like 6 seat covers.
When you went for number 2s, they were always floaters, I'm going to presume.
Don't let go upstairs in your bed. Your mattress will be gone in minutes.
I think it says a lot for my cooking, doesn't it, when someone would rather eat a sofa than they would a bowl of ramen.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
I'm a little bit concerned that when we go to Jane's house for her dinner party, that we're not going to have anything to sit on, you know.
I just love sponge. It's my favourite. I have it for dessert.
Remember, folks, eating sofas is not big or clever, so don't do it. Now, from sofa munching to headbanging.
I was in a very heavy metal band.
Very heavy.
So very, very heavy, yeah. The name of the band was Demoralizer, because we played demoralising music, I guess, to people who didn't like metal music. Played some big festivals, did Download Festival and stuff like that.
Wow.
So that was cool. So, has anyone else at the table got a claim to fame?
I used to work at a butcher's and we made a Valentine's Day sausage that we basically advertised as being an aphrodisiac because it had prunes in it.
Prunes, how romantic.
And it got that popular that we were in the local Driffield Gazette.
Great paper. Can you top that, Tony?
I sang with Gareth Gates on Britannia cruise ship last summer. Got on the stage and sang with him. A true fellow Bradfordian.
Can you sing?
Please don't.
Gonna go
Ah, too late.
bed. And when they lay me down and die, I'm gonna go up to the spirit in the sky. When I brought the fact up that I'd actually sung on stage on a cruise ship in the middle of the North Sea with Gareth Gates, they were impressed.
Forgot who Gareth Gates was until Tony mentioned him.
Gareth Gates is a bit Z-list, isn't it?
If I was to meet Gareth Gates and have a little sing-along, I'd probably keep it to myself, you know, I'd keep it under wraps.
Probably best. Now, what better way to pay homage to Japanese culture than comedy sumo wrestling in your back garden?
I want a nice, clean fight.
Come on, Tom. I loved every minute.
I had fun, and of course I got to roll about a bit with Tony, which I'm sure it put a smile on his face, you know.
That was quite a good like wrestling match. When he got me down on the floor, I thought, oh my God, this is just amazing. And then he put his foot on me. Oh, Dan, the man.
Ready, go.
I really enjoyed the sumo wrestling. It wasn't taken too seriously. It was just fun.
Maybe the food was better last night, but I feel like everybody's laughed a little bit more tonight.